Hello friends, today in this video we shall discuss the scope of supply which has been provided in section 7 of CGST Act. It has 4 subsections, so let's see one by one. Subsection 1. For the purpose of this act, the expression supply includes all forms of supply of goods or services, or both. All forms of supply made or agreed to be made or agreed to be made. That means there is an agreement, agreed to be made, already made, or agreed to be made for a consideration. Consideration can be in monetary terms or it may be in kind, by a person in the course or furtherance of business, in the normal course of business, or for the furtherance of business, for promoting the business. So supply includes all forms of supply of goods, services, or both, made or agreed to be made. There is agreement, or already made. Supply is made for a consideration by a person in the normal course of business or for furtherance of business. So this is about sub clause A of subsection 1. So here forms of supply may be sale, supply may be transfer, supply may be barter, supply may be exchange, license, rental, lease, disposal. Supply may be any one of these. And supply includes import of service. Import of services is also called supply. Import of services for a consideration. Consideration can be in monetary terms, or it may be in kind, whether or not in the course or furtherance of business. Whether or not in the course or furtherance of business. That means it may be for personal purpose. So supply includes import of services which may be for business purpose or which may be for personal purpose also. But there should be consideration. Supply includes the activities specified in Schedule 1. So activities specified in Schedule 1 shall be treated as supply. Activities made or agreed to be made. There is agreement without any consideration. Even if there is no consideration, then those activities which are specified in Schedule 1 shall be treated as supply, even if there is no consideration. The activities specified in Schedule 1 shall be treated as supply. Now subsection 1A. where certain activities or transactions constitute a supply, where certain activities or transaction constitute of constitute a supply in accordance with the provision of subsection 1, they shall be treated either as supply of goods or supply of services. They may be treated either as supply of goods or supply of services referred to in Schedule 2. So, in Schedule 2, there are certain activities or transactions that may be treated as either supply of goods or supply of services. So, you need to refer to Schedule 2. Now subsection 2 of section 7. Notwithstanding anything contained in subsection 1, in spite of anything contained in subsection 1, activities or transactions specified in Schedule 3 or such activities or transactions undertaken by central government, state government, local authority in which they are engaged as public authorities, as may be notified by the government on the recommendation of council. So, supply includes activities or transactions specified in Schedule 3 or activities or transactions undertaken by government in which they engage as public authorities shall be treated as neither supply of goods, neither supply of goods nor supply of services. So, activities specified in Schedule 3, activities specified in Schedule 3 are neither supply of goods nor supply of services. Activities or transactions undertaken by central government or state government or local authorities in which they engage as public authority shall not be treated as supply of goods or nor supply of services. Neither supply of goods nor supply of services. Uh, Although there shall be a notification regarding these activities which are being undertaken by the government, central government or state government or local authority. Now subsection 3, subject to provisions of subsection 1, subsection 1a, subsection 2, subject to. This subsection 3 is subject to subsection 1, subsection 1a, subsection 2. Subject to provision of these sections, government may specify the transactions that are to be treated as supply of goods and not supply of services, or supply of services and not supply of goods. So government has power to notify transactions which shall be treated as supply of goods and not supply of services, or supply of services but not supply of goods. So here government has power in this subsection 3. So this is all about the scope of supply, which has been prescribed in section 7. So thank you for watching.